صوت اوكي. حنعرف ليه. تأكد. صوت اوكي تمام. اوكي اهلا بكم. طبعا راح نسوي ردة فعل. طبعا قلت كلام قبل شوي بس كنت يعني مشغل المايك هنا. راح اسوي ردة فعل على الاشياء الجديدة اللي راح تنزل في سيزون جاي رينبو 6 سيج، ويبقى انا حاط هنا على الدود مع الفايدة. بس يعني يمكن على حظنا نزيد مشتركين واحنا ما ندري. طبعا هذا عدول اول ما اقدر اشوفه بس انتو المهم الحين ايش نقول بسم الله ونسوي بعدين خلي اوكي تمام. اوكي بس في غلط طبعا المفروض حقي يكون فوق لوحد. اوكي بعدين ولا حد شوف يا اخوان هذا احنا هنا حطه كذا. نايس 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 نايس. نسوي ايش؟ سلام يا سلام خلاص كل بس يكون هذا فوق العداد المهم لا ندوخ. اوكي والله ما في حد يشوف البث اصعب لوزن. لا هذا البث راح ينحفظ ف ينعودي. اوكي رسالة البث حطيتها في حساباتي في السوشيال ميديا. تبون في حسابات السوشيال ميديا؟ طيب يلا الحين كم عدينا في البث؟ سويت كم؟ 4 دقايق. اوكي طبعا راح اسوي ردة فعل على اللي يعني تقدر تقول السيزون الجاي. اوكي في قناة يوبيسوفت قناة الأصلية ريمبو 6 سيج اساسن كريد ميراج الجديدة ذي اللي في العراق ذا كرو افاتار ستار وورز الألعاب حقينهم اكس ديفاينت اللي ما بعد نزلوها سكول اند بونز اللعبة حلوة فالهالا بعد يب يوبيسوفت شركة كبيرة. يوبيسوفت شركة كبيرة اتوقع بتكلم كذا. اوكي بسم الله. ريمبو 6 سيج 8 الشابتر الثامن ريمبو 6 سيج. طبعا راح اسوي يعني هذا انا شفته. اوكي هذا يقولك يعني هذا الموب جديد شوف هذا الغرفة ذي فيه وكذا اللي ما بعد ينزل بينزل السيزون الجاي. دائما اي موب جديد ينزل في بداية السيزون ما راح يكون في نص سيزون ولا كذا. المهم وذا شفته طبعا رهيب. ذا توبراو هذا اسمه العميل الجديد. عندك رام عندك توبراو وهذا ايش اللي ما بشوف والله شفت شوي. اوكي اتوقع هذا بيكون يعني أسوأ شوي من حق رام مو بأسوأ يعني بس يعني يكون حماس أقل من رام. اوبريتر جيم بلاي لا 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 وين جيم بلاي أبي أشوف أول شي اللي هو وين اوكي لا شكله ايش في بعد في البانل بس يلا نشوف ذا أول. يلا نشوف اوكي 6 دقايق طوله والفيديو اللي بعده طوله 23 دقيقة مدري كم. حبة أول شي هذا الموب جديد ليف يلو ستيرز. اوكي حلو، هو في السلة. وبعدين ذي خلاك اللوك. اوكي الحين دائما يصير وياي حتى انت بعد ان ايش وقف وشغل فيديو. اوكي حلو، حبة اول شيء هذا ذي تنومي حلو. طبعا ذي زي ما عرفت انا يعني هم قايلين انه راح شو اسمه تخلي الجدران تتجمد. حلو، يعني اللي يحاول ثرمايت ولا ذا يحاول يخترق الجدار ما يقدر، بتجمد حقته، بتكون متجمدة. فيا حلو. ذي يمدي يرميها على يمبي جرينيد. وات يعني دي حتى الكليمور تشيله الفخوخ. اوه ماي جاد، يعني دي تنفع على الفخوخ وعلى الجدران، ويكون عندك 3 منها اتوقع. انا اشوف هنا 3. اوه ماي جاد. اوكي بس دقيقة ابي اتأكد، يعني هل يبين عندكم واضح؟ ما اتوقع يبي صخر كذا. خلي اوكي. يا احمد المستقبلي، يا اللي يتابعني من المستقبل في هذا البث، لان متوقع ما في ولا واحد بس نو. حلو، يعني هذه الحين عرفنا في ال6 ثواني هذه ان ترميها يمديك، يعني انك ترميها على الجدران وتجمدها، او انك ترميها على الفخوخ وتجمدها. يب على الفخوخ. ديب فريز. اول شيء هذا اسم السيزون جاي، ديب فريز، معناته التجمد الثقيل، لا العميق، تجمد العميق. يب لو تحاول يا بجمدها. يب هذا اسمه زوتو. يعني يب ذا الماب حق واحد شرير فرقة رينبو قاعد تحاول تنتقم منه، اللي اسمه ديموس. هذا ذا ماب الشرير او ايش يعني العدو. حلو، اللي اسمه ديموس. هذا الماب اللي هو المخبأ حقه هذا. اي المخبأ حقه. يب ديموس لاير، هذا اسم الماب. اوكي حتى في بعد تدريب. روم نيم ميديكال. وات ده ما دريت عنه. دقيقة خلي كمل.
to accelerate your ranked readiness by pitting you against AI enemies that emulate real players. You'll also want to keep an eye out for the frag grenade update and update your...
اوكي يعني بيكون تدريب جديد. بتخيلي تدريب جديد، في تدريب اللي هو ضد آليين، انك تدافع عن قنبلة، في انك شو اسمه تحاول تذبح، في تدريب يعني على اللعبة يعلمك عليها، في الحين جد تدريب يعلمك على المود، يقول لك راح للغرفة هذه، يحطك اسم يقول لك يلا راح لها بنسح للغرفة. هلا عرفت صح. Deep freeze.
Speaking of diving, the new operator is actually something of an undersea adventurer hailing from the Azores archipelago off the coast of Portugal.
اوكي يعني هو هذا شكل هذا الصورة حقته. اوكي بتكون زي موجات، لأن بالفعل هو انولد في شو اسمه شاطئ في البرتغال. حلو، 2 سبيد و2 هيلث هذه. اوكي حلو. انا احس ان هذا المفروض يكون شو اسمه 3 سبيد و1 هيلث، ما ادري ليه. اوكي حبة هو يمدي يستعمل الام بي اكس ولا الاي ار، اللي الاي ار حق شو اسمه مافريك الحين هو يستعمله، والمسدس اللي هو بي 226 ام كي 25. في عندك اوكي 2 هيلث 2 سبيد، وفي نفس الوقت اوكي يمدي يستعمل قنابل السي 4 او انه الحساس هذا اللي هو اوكي حلو. اوكي
While his AR-15
DMR.
DMR is modified to use 50
Okay.
caliber rounds, with the P226 MK25 pistol as his sidearm and a
Yeah,
choice of
بيطلع بسرعة.
nitrocell or proximity alarm, Tubarão can adapt his playstyle to complement the many uses of his
حتى
unique
الهاتش بعد.
Zoto canister gadget. Let's start with the basics. The Zoto functions a bit like an impact grenade in that Tubarão throws it and when it hits a surface, boom, it activates. Instead of
تشتغل.
destroying things, however, the Zoto
تجمدها
super
فقط.
cools anything caught in its radius.
Super
This
cool
means
متجمد.
slowing down the movement speed of operators and disabling or
Ooh.
pausing gadgets.
حتى بعد تجمد اللي ده أحسن من المهم والله. لا عندهم دافع بس.
Continuing to affect anything inside it, but eventually dissipates and everything affected resumes normal operation.
اوكي يعني مدة قصيرة فقط يجمدهم. خلني ايش عدل الجودة خلها 720. اوكي.
Can thaw things out more quickly by destroying the Zoto canister itself.
إذا هذه
Sophia's impact rounds, Twitch or Zero's gadget lasers, or some good old-fashioned frags or bullets. The freezing area of effect created by the Zoto doesn't destroy gadgets or harm operators. What it does is create a powerful window of opportunity for Tubarão and his team to destroy gadgets or harm operators. Slowing an operator hinders their movement and reactivity. This has obvious benefits in most engagements, but consider deploying a Zoto against an incoming Amaru to negate her speed advantage.
صح.
Against the shield operator to sandbag them while
والشيلد راح يصير له تحديث بعد.
Maverick is a good counter here, as he'll merely be slowed in his breach progress, but denying a breach and helping his team hold a wall is one of Tubarão's
أكيد مافريك طبعا.
However, defenders need to be smart when
ألاحظ
playing off a zone.
إن الغرف يعني أحس شو اسمه زي الموب اللي هو كلوب هاوس. نشوف هالغرفة ذكرتني ذيك اللي في الدور الثاني في كلوب هاوس. مو كلوب هاوس شو أقول أوتباك. في قابو بعد.
Upon thawing out, but a Kaid Electroclaw likely won't have time to engage if it unfreezes at the same time as the breaching gadget. So, be sure to place it just outside the frozen area so it has time to arm before the freezing dissipates. This applies to nitro cells as well, which is important to keep in mind.
ما قاعد أشرح اللي يقول يعني
Because a Zoto canister thrown on a ceiling will freeze the floor above.
ما حد يتوقع أساسا ليش أشرح وذا؟ ليش أشرح وما في أحد يتوقع؟ أكيد ما راح أشرح. ما في الأوانة.
This makes a very tempting target, but a nitro cell won't work in the frozen area. So Tubarão and his fellow nitro cell slingers will have to anticipate where their enemies will go and throw.
بس تتوقع وتسوي.
Don't sleep on his roaming capabilities. A well-placed Zoto canister will disable a claymore and allow Tubarão to apply pressure from the attacker's flank. A Zoto can also put the chill on Nomad's air jab grenades. Tubarão's gadget is versatile, and its efficacy in a variety of situations allows him to be.
حتى سنس بعد. ذا سنس بصراحة من نزل أشوفه ضعيف. ما غيروه. قعد عنده. ما أدري بس أوكي. DMR. هذا 50 كاليبر.
will be unlockable at season launch through the premium battle pass and available 2 weeks later for purchase with renown or for 6 credits. But Operation Deep Freeze is bringing a bunch of free updates for all players as well, including the new Lair map. This is the secretive military installation where the masked antagonist Deimos prepares his assaults against Team Rainbow. There's even a room on the top floor where you can see some of his previous plans. Built into a massive cavern, Lair
دقيقة اللي عارف ان هذه شو اسمه مخططات حقين، المفروض يعني مخططات سرية، هو فقط اللي يعرفها. بس لا ذي القديمة ذي تاور. في بعد عندك شو اسمه ما ادري، بس التاور اللي اتذكر السيزون اللي قبل اول ما نزل هو هجم على التاور بش اسمه بالهليكوبتر حقته ومش اسمه روم قدرت تجيها. اوكي في بعد واحدة ثانية زي ذي، بس ايش في ماب ثاني قبل ايمرالد بلينز اللي هو الزمردية. ذاك الماب مسوي مخطط عليه انه يسوي له شيء، ماشي يسوي يهجم يختطف واحد ما ادري، يمديك تدخل من اكثر من مكان.
So defenders will have to make the most of the prep phase to prepare for aggressive entry. There's more to come in Operation Deep Freeze, but one more thing
قنابل راح تغير.
prepare for launch is that you'll
Excuse me?
Operation Deep Freeze, but one more thing you'll want to note as you prepare for launch is that you'll no longer be able to cook frag grenades. You can shorten the fuse timer a bit by bouncing them off of a surface, but you'll have to adapt your timing and positioning if you want to keep using them to deadly effect. As part of this update, twice as many
أنا عارف، أنا كنت متوقع إن القنابل بتتغير، بس عاد شنو إيش نستعمل؟ اوكي فكر بس هذول. اوكي يعني كل هذول اللي كانوا عندهم قنابل. اوكي كاتيو يب اوكي ليتس جو. اوكي بصراحة كان شو اسمه يبي ايش ابي يكون اوكي بصراحة يعني احس التغيرات بصراحة جامدة حلو. بس لكن في شيء واحد يعني يقهر دائما، انه اذا نزل السيزون بينزل عميل وياه صح اللي هو توباباو، يقهر لازم باتل باس اذا تبيه. بس بعدين بعد اسبوعين 14 يوم بعدين يمديك تشتري بالكريدتس اللي هو رينام. فهذا يقهر شوي يعني، ما احس انه فاهمين يعني. احس له والله ممزح احس له. المهم خلينا الحين نرجع لكم انتو.
And we're gearing up for the final season of Year 8 of Rainbow Six Siege. To get us started, creative director Alexander Karpazov.
اوكي الحين هو شغال. يب شغال. اوكي بسم الله. طبعا اول 14 ثانية ما في شيء. يقول السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بس يلا نشوف واضح حتى لو الجودة دائما 480 تلقائيا بعد. يلا عادي.
Hello everyone and welcome to Operation Deep Freeze. I'm Camille Salazar-Hadaway and we're gearing up for the final season of Year 8 of Rainbow Six Siege.
Yep.
To get us started, creative director Alexander Karpazov is here with an overview of the season and some roadmap updates.
وقف انت بعد. Oops. Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome to Operation Deep Freeze. The entire Siege team is really proud of the work that we're about to show you today. Before that, we have some updates on the roadmap that we want to communicate to you. One of the big changes is the shield rework that we talked about earlier in the year. We want to give it a bit more time before we can finally put on the polish that it deserves, which means that we'll be pushing it into Year 9 Season 1.
Oh my god, بينزل سنة التوسعة شابتر التوسعة.
This season, so expect a test server to go live where you can check out all of the work in progress changes we're bringing to Shields, and you'll also have the ability to give us feedback on these changes before they go into the next season. On top of all of this, we have a new operator.
أيوة Squad Wolfguard.
To the game, joining Wolfguard and hailing from Portugal. He has a new ability that's quite frosty and brings a new element to other gadgets in the game. We have a new map as well, the Lair, which is Deimos's HQ for all of his nefarious deeds. There's much more. This is just the tip of the iceberg when we talk about Operation Deep Freeze.
Okay,
you may have seen the teaser trailer for the new season's map,
but
now it's time for the full tour. We're heading off to Deimos's secret headquarters, where Assistant Director of Level Design, Mahdi Tayab, will be your guide.
My god, Mahdi Tayab. Good.
So Lair is coming to Season 4. Lair is
Mahdi Tayab. What? هذا
inside of a giant cave.
Mahdi Tayab.
It helped us design different type of gameplay. For example, one of the spawn point, the shooting range, leads directly to the top floor since its elevation is at the same point. So this is one of the cool features.
إيه عندك تسبح على طول في الدور الثاني.
There's lots of different tunnels. There's lots of access, and these spawns are also very.
إيه يقول لأنه هو كهف بيكون يعني يكون دوخة شوي. في مدخل النوم مدخل النوم مدخل النوم ومدخل النوم. يكون مدخل واجد هذا يبي لك تحاول تتعلم المبارات.
They work with dangerous chemicals. On this floor we have one objective, lab and lab support. What's interesting is that the lab is
يقول لك واحد objective. What the? يعني الدور الثاني والدور الأول ما في ولا objective بس البيسمنت. والله.
Right at the center of the layout, so most paths will inevitably rejoin into the objective. So from round to round, you can use different type of strategies, and you'll always find something new. The first floor, in contrast with the basement, is a lot cleaner. It's a lot brighter. On this floor, we have two objectives. One of the
اوكي لا البيسمنت واحد وفي الدور الأول واحد اوكي. والله ما أحب كذا أبي 720 بي بس بعدين أنا بحط 720 بي قبل بس يلا.
To make sure that the defenders have enough flanking path. If we go on the other side of the floor, we have armory and weapon maintenance.
في الدور الأول في اوكي واضح. في الدور الأول في 2 اوبجيكتيف، في البيسمنت في 1 3. رابع واحد بيكون اللي هو شو اسمه أو كذا 3. رابع واحد يكون في الدور الثاني.
Let's talk about the second floor. Also very different compared to basement and first floor. It has a more refined look. We have an objective there, which is office.
أحس الماب ذا بيكون حلو للمهاجمين.
Outside of it, there's a mezzanine that attackers can use, and there's entries right into the objectives. But they have to watch out because defenders also have vantage point into the mezzanine. So what excites me the most about this map is there's lots of way to attack, defend, and lots of different way to strategize.
إيه عندك أكثر من استراتيجية بدك تسويها في الماب أكيد. كل ماب. أيوة شوف كيرز هذا السكواد حق شو اسمه ديموس ما بعد يعني تيم رينبو ما بعد يحطون يعني أشياء عنه ذا قصص إنه لا بس حطني صورتهم صوت الشعب حقهم بس. وأكيد بيكون هذا سكواد ديموس لأنه شوف شوية وذا في المقطع حقه مقطع حقه.
Operation Deep Freeze will mark the full launch of the reputation system, complete with new UI and a grace period during which the team will continue to monitor the system. For more details on this new phase, let's hear from UX designer Roland Poe.
اوكي والله
With the launch of
بصراحة
the commendation system last
اوكي
season, we've been really happy to see how everyone's been using it, giving and receiving commends, getting the
يب
alpha pack drops and maintaining their streaks, and just generally celebrating the positivities that Siege has to offer. We've also
ستريك
been monitoring the system and listening to your feedback, which is why the commendation system and reputation system were hooked together, now acting as one to provide guidance, to promote positivity, and to create a safe play space for all. In Year 8
بالضبط.
Season 4, we're going to be activating the reputation system in a grace period. And what that means is you're going to see new UI in the reputation center, you're going to see increased notices in-game, and the first look at the impacts that start to
اوكي
affect your account based on your
دقيقة خلينا نشوف invitation notice اوكي يعني ينبهك انه اذا فزت مثلا يقول لك انه يعني شو اسمه سمعتك ارتفعت، واذا خسرت او انك يعني هكات ولا ذا سمعتك تنزل.
reputation standing. And these impacts can be things such as changes to the rewards you get at the end of each match, it can be access to playlists, and it can be progress towards special drops and exclusive cosmetic bonuses. With the updated Reputation Center UI,
ايوه وش ذا rank playlist standard playlist access earning rewards alpha pack progress اوكي وش ذا اوكي
you're going
اوكي
to see a lot of information.
حتى يطلع لك انه كم يعني شو اسمه كم مرة ذبحت فريقك بالغلط
All about how to get the
وانك
best
يعني
standings.
شو
You'll see
اسمه
information about how the system works,
دقيقة
about each of the individual standings.
طبعا هو كان فقط بس كذا dishonorable disruptive respectable esteemed exemplary بس ما كان يعني في شيء ولا يعني مثلا يقول لك انه اذا مثلا انت يعني افضل سمعة مثلا لا ما كان يقول لك كذا الحين اوكي حتى الاشياء اللي تربحها بعد الجيم يب
And personalized
renown
information
XP
dedicated to you.
دقيقة لاحظت شيء هنا قلبوها the XP حق experience points مفروض تحت وذا renown مفروض فوق
About
أول
each of the
غلط
individual standings and personalized information dedicated to you. You'll see things such as guides about how to spread positivity, about the individual impacts that will be affecting your account once we leave grace period, as well as tips and tricks you can use in your
صايح
matches, throughout the game, and even beyond to become great Siege community members and great Siege players. As always, we'll be monitoring the system and listening to your feedback, and with everyone together, making the Rainbow Six Siege community as great as it can be.
okay
Next up is an explosive topic that's been cooking up for quite some time. Frag
أيوة
grenades. They're
قنابل
changing, and Associate Game Director Joshua Mills is here to tell you how and why.
أنا أشوف R6 ماركت بليس وين؟ هذا سوق R6's سوق Rainbow Six Siege.
So the current state of frag grenades in Siege is that they're incredibly powerful. Basically, they are killing machines. You don't have time to react to them if they're cooked properly, and they can take out a decent amount of utility, and by decent, I mean all utility, depending on how they're being taught. And they can take down soft disruption. What are we doing with the frags? We're removing the ability to cook the grenades. They're still as powerful as before as far as like the damage they can do and their killing potential, but it's more reactive for the defenders.
يعني اللي فهمته انه الاول يعني الحين يعني يمديك تمسك قنبلة وتطل في يدك، بس بعدين اذا طولت راح تنفجر وتموتك انت. الحين ما راح يمديك يعني شو اسمه تسوي عدوت ولا ذا، بس تمسكها في يدك لو ايش تمسكها في يدك طول الجيم برضه ما راح تنفجر، فايش تمسكها في يدك ترميها وبعدين بصراحة يعني ضعفوها بزيادة أحس أحس ضعفوها. أنا شوف يكون عندك يكون يعني أول ما ترميها يكون 4 ثواني على الدود. Oh my god. ما قلنا عاد تغيرون قنابل هالدرجة، قلنا خلوا قنابل يعني أسوأ شوي ما بحيل.
You can't just have the one pick option that is the option, because there's no point for anything else to exist if that's the case. We want that and distributing. We want more operators to have them and have access to them and
okay. يعني Osa, Sims, Blackbeard.
be able to
Okay.
play around with coming up with
And
new ways
don't
to
fire grenade.
This season, the Rainbow Six Siege team is looking for players to participate in
Our
the
Six
Siege
Marketplace.
beta.
وش ذا؟
To tell us more about what that
أبي
is
أعرفه.
and how to register
هذا
for
شيء
it,
جديد
here's
تعال.
Business Strategy Director
ما أدري
Mohammed
عنه
bin
شيء.
Hadada.
محمد. يا أخي أعرب واجد.
We are happy to announce that we'll be
هذا
launching a
محمد.
marketplace on Siege. So for over 8 years, we have released hundreds and thousands of skins on Rainbow Six Siege. This is a place where you'll be able to buy and sell skins between each other. We want to give you the possibility to actually sell the skins that you don't want anymore and to buy skins that you no longer can get from the store. You will be able to register for this marketplace beta through the QR code or the website link on the screen right now.
اوكي شكله ذا يعني ما حستعمله، اللي هو ايش ماركت بليس من اسمه، سوق، مو بسوق بس ايش يعني متجر. شو تسوي؟ يمديك تبيع فيه السكنات او ايش يعني اي سكنات اللي ما تحتاج، مثلا سكن سلاح والله ما بيه بس نادر بيعه وتاخذ منه مثلا رينون ولا
This marketplace will be
الفباك
available on
مثلا.
browser, through PC or mobile. All of the
يكون على
transactions will be
التصفح.
made through Rainbow Six credits on this platform.
Oh, 6
We will be
credits.
selecting players to give us feedback, test the feature before we fully launch it in year 9.
Oh my
Coordination,
God. Okay.
teamwork, and map knowledge are crucial in Siege. Easier said than done, of course, but two features
هذا
coming this
التدريب
season
شكله
will
بيتكلم عن
give you
كنترولر امبروفمنت. اوكي لا لا ذي ابي اشوف. اوكي شفت شوي
ways to
يكون
practice with your friends
شو اسمه في حد يخلون كنترولر
and
احسن.
sharpen your skills.
ابي
Technical
اشوفه بس
architect
الحين
Alex Busby, creative director
Onboarding.
Alexander Karpazes, and associate game director Christopher Budgeon have all the details.
بيتكلم عن التدريب ويقول لك انه اوه كذا
With
بس
Y8S
نشوف.
Season 4, we're introducing the Versus AI playlist. The first iteration of this playlist
Versus
will allow
AI.
our players to compete against Defender AI operators in Clubhouse in our bomb game mode. And these AI are a bit different from
اوكي
what our
في
players are used
واحد.
to. They are engineered and designed to emulate how our players play the game. Some experienced players might even notice the AI using their favorite power positions or gadget strategies. At launch, the Versus AI playlist will have two
اوكي يعني what؟
difficulty levels. The first aimed at onboarding new players, so a bit more of a forgiving environment to help people learn.
اوكي فهمت انه يعني بدك تلعب مع خويك ضد آليين، والآليين آليين هذول روبوتات، ما روبوتات بس ايش آليين راح يلعبون زي كأنهم انسان ويستعمل استراتيجيات زي الانسان اللي يسويها.
and enjoy the
اوكي
mechanics
حلو
of Siege.
الفكرة.
While the second is there to
بدك تغير
provide a
الصعوبة
more
تخليها
challenging environment for our elite players to warm up.
beginner ولا
You'll join a game,
pro.
matchmake, you'll have friends in your squad. The AI will be setting up the bomb site, they'll be putting gadgets in the same place as players do, and they will be defending it as fiercely as players do. In the coming seasons, we plan to release new operators available for the AI to choose from, new maps, and players will be able to play as the defending team against attacker AI.
ايوه ما كمان هذا شفناه.
MapRun
Just
is a
enjoy.
new learning tool we're bringing for
Check it.
players, which allows them to specifically learn maps. It will be
Yep,
focused
تعلمنا
on
بوت.
guiding players on how to navigate and how to learn callouts and how to communicate with your squad. With MapRun, we have two learning modes, the target drill and the
landmark target.
Within the landmark drill, players will be given an image as well as some different information about that specific location. Once they find that landmark, they'll be able to interact with it and they'll be given a new one. In target
Okay.
drill, there'll be pre-placed dummies and commonly found enemy positions on the map. That way, you can get in with your squad and start to think about where do we clear the map? Where are enemies commonly found? Where do they
Okay.
like to hide? In the
صراحة
target drill,
الفكرة دي
turn
عجبتني.
aggression on or off. So now the dummies will shoot back and you'll have to get into a good position while you clear them.
ايه انك تخليهم يا انهم يمديهم يشتونك او انك
We'll
يعني
launch with 7
شو
maps.
اسمه ما
This will
يشتون.
include our new layer map as well as the revamped consulate map. Try learning layer through MapRun. This is the beginning of MapRun, and we really want to hear from you. What training tools do you want from an experienced player? What training tools do you want to bring your new friends into the game? All of this information will be great for us as we continue to build and evolve MapRun for the years to come.
Okay.
So you just saw a lot of exciting stuff when it comes to the AI playlist and all of the onboarding features that we're introducing this year. This does come to a difficult conversation when it comes to situations and training grounds in the game. We'll be removing situations and training grounds, or as some others call it, T-Hunt, from the game. This is a very difficult decision for some very good reasons. We're introducing a lot of tools today that teach the player the game and allow them to warm up, and it brings them closer to that true experience of our ranked game mode. Every single time that we change an operator, update a map, or change the balancing that affected T-Hunt, it meant that we diverted resources away from us making better and improved features in the game itself. But we are committed to the features of AI Playlist, the map run feature, which you just saw, and finally, we'll be bringing even more updates to the shooting range so that new players and experienced veterans will have what they need to experience Siege to the fullest.
اللي قاله الحين انه التي هانت او اللي تتدرب فيه اللي انا اكثر شيء استعمله اكثر من يلعب اونلاين التدرب. يقولون هذا بيشيلوه. هذا الحين ممكن ادمع او ما ادري. هذا الحين شو اسمه مستغرب ليش يقولون عشان انه والله هذا بس يعني انك ما اقدر اشرح بس يعني فهمتهم شوي بس برضو حتى لو يعني خلوه. Don't remove situations, don't remove T-Hunts.
Then I've got 3 words.
ايوه الكنترولر.
Full controller remapping. And that's not all.
Let's go. خيرا يوبسوفت. اوكي ما عليكم قبل شوي T-Hunt وكذا. اوكي كنترولر ريمابينج نستناها من زمان. انه وشو كان لما تلعب على كنترولر كان الزون في اكس مالي وشو مربع ريلود وR1 مالي وشو. الحين صار عندك تغير الازرار. Let's go. أفكر بيكون يير 9 يير 9 سنة توصل بس لا. أبي أشوف الله حماس الكنترولر خلاص.
We are excited to announce that we are rolling out the first iteration of input customization for controllers.
كان بس حق البي سي.
Controller players to map up their own
دقيقة بس لا دقيقة while aiming لا أبي.
Which is great since those bring benefits to players wishing to get an edge of their game and accessibility for players with special
بس في الخاصية انك يعني تسوي بس بدون aim.
We are also planning to bring several smaller features like for example the trigger the zone customization and stick the zone tweaking that comes as direct result of community requests. Stick the zones can now be set all the way down to 0. Just bear in mind
كان بس left stick right stick. الحين التول R2 يعني الحساسية تزول مثلا يعني تضغط عليه كذا ويصير مثلا كذا ولا كذا ولا كذا.
That some devices might have drift issues depending on their make and condition. Another feature that players have been actively mentioning is improving the
default winning rank. واو أخيرا هل نتكلم عنه قبل شوي إنك تسوي لين بس إيش بدون ايم، بدون ما تطالع في السكوب، بس ويلين بس. خير نضفوها. لا بصراحة صح حلو. ايوه
Something we are glad to announce we have a solution
let's go.
coming later this season.
Let's go,
When you
let's go.
take a look at the Operation Deep Freeze
اوكي
Battle Pass rewards this
بصراحة
season, you'll notice
بصراحة الكنترول امبروفمنت أكثر شيء عجبني الآن. onboarding اوكي يعني
a few helpful changes.
it's a boss.
Business Strategy Director Mohammed Ben Hanada is back to give us the scoop.
يلا يا محمد بن حناد دمج اسمه يا محمد.
I told you last season that we will be looking at improving the navigation on the battle pass.
نسيت
This
أتوقع.
season, we will be bringing the map that will be interactive. It's an
يا
easier way
أخي.
for you to actually see the overall battle pass and navigate through it. Can't wait to have your feedbacks on this, and it's only a first step to improve the navigation in the battle pass. So again, stay tuned for even more.
Okay.
It's time to learn more about the operator who gives Operation Deep Freeze its name. When you need to cool things down and put the attack on ice, you'll want Turboral on your team. Our director, Joanna Choi, is here for insights on the design of this operator, and then we'll go to Director of Gameplay Design, Jeremy Carval, and Game Designer, Dominic Clement, for details on Turbo's chilling gadget.
The idea came from visual inspirations like Portuguese serving champions. So we suit him with a military-grade diving gear, as well as a diving survival knife. And of course, we topped that off with the traditional DAE signature beret. We also gave him wide shoulders from swimming, and we gave him a big wide smile to draw people in. But at the same time, he's very empathetic and he has kind eyes.
So for Tuberao, we created this modern cryogenic canister, which contains liquid nitrogen and liquid oxygen that are separated for security reasons. And when the canister
oxygen
is thrown, the two liquids are blended, creating this mixture that has strong cooling capacities. The canister has a glass that will break on impact, releasing this compound that will spread around and that will affect all the surfaces and all the objects that it gets in contact with.
Diving deeper into Tubero's ability, Tubero bring the Zoto canister. These things are throwable that will detonate on impact. And when they detonate, they will release a super cool compound that will freeze pretty much everything in its path. As an attacker, when you step into this effect, you're gonna notice it. You're gonna be slowed down.
لما تكون مهاجم راح يعني كنت بدافع ما حصلك شيء.
These footsteps are visible on the surface you're walking on, but be careful because they're also visible on the surface below.
وحتى شو اسمه خطوات القدم بعد تبين. حلو هذه.
It's only a few seconds. If you have any of your gadgets that are in the area of effect of the Zoto canister, they will be disabled or they will be paused. We realize that, well, with really cool temperature, your electronics go down. If you have enough ice, it can also affect mechanical gadget, mechanical joints and stuff like that. So that was kind of like the eureka moment where we were like, it can also be affecting mechanical gadgets. So when you're facing a termite and you see the charge start to fuse, you have this moment of reaction where you can deploy your Zoto canister on the wall. You're going to be stopping the termite and its track. And now you're giving your team breathing room and sometimes to kind of think, okay, what's going to happen? What are we going to do with this?
إنه إذا مثلا شفت إن ثرمايت راح شو اسمه راح يفجر الجدار، إيش تسوي؟ أميها ولا تتوتر وكذا بيوقف. بس إيش راح يتفجر برضه بعد ما يخلص الانفجار؟ بعد ما يخلص بعد ما يخلص التجمد راح ينتفجر. رومر وانكر
Tubero's role is really to kind of slow down
أتوقع رومر
so that the
أحسن.
defender can really react to whatever the attacker are throwing at them. But as a roamer, you can do similar things, but do it at a further distance and be kind of safe from fuse or something like that. And
Yeah,
be able
roamer.
to switch between your roaming role where you're
وأنا راح ألعب رومر أتوقع بيكون أحسن.
and be quickly running back to site and slow down whatever is happening on the objective. With the introduction of RAM, vertical play has been playing quite a big role. So with this gadget, you can use it to deploy it on the ceiling and disrupt these attackers that are above you. You can also use it to slow down the attackers, freeze them, disrupt them, or also freeze other breaching charge that they may be placing on the ceiling.
أنا ما أعرف شلون يعني ترميها على السقف بس بعدين اللي فوق في السقف تجيله شلون؟ ما أدري.
Bandit, Kaid, and Mute. Tabaro will be joining their rank and denying the wall for the attackers. You can pair this operator with, let's say, Bandit, and give Bandit more time to replace his battery and Bandit trick while the attackers are trying to breach. The second group, I would say, is the intel group. You have Pulse and Solus. They provide a lot of information, a lot of intel for Tabaro, so he can deploy his gadget and hopefully catch the players or in the room next to him. The final group is I would call the trap operator.
لاحظ شيء جدا. Okay, كمل.
So you can think of Ella, Fenrir, or the other trap operators. These gadgets can be paired with the Zoto canister to really create some really disruptive and effective traps for the attackers. Looking at the counters, the first one is Maverick, because yes, despite having a fiery gadget, he's the only hard breacher who will still be able to go through.
النار ضد الثلج. أكيد النار بتفوز.
A reinforced wall that is affected by this gadget. You can also bring an operator like Zofia, because Zofia's explosive charge will not be affected by the Zoto canister. So you can use it to destroy the canister and get rid of the effect. You can also bring frag grenades, which will also not be affected by the Zoto canister. Finally, we also have operators like Twitch and Zero. Their gadget, equipped with their laser, will be able to zap the canister and get rid of the effect. If you just want to wait and be patient, you can just wait for the effect to run out. But if you're not patient and you want to get rid of it as quickly as possible, you can shoot it, you can melee it, you can use your sledge and sledge it. It will immediately remove the effect and the ice will melt. Taking a look at the primary weapons of Tabaro, we have two options. First one is the MPX, which is a classic weapon, one that you can see on Valkyrie. It's a wonderful weapon for a flex operator. Your second option is the AR-15. Yes, the DMR on defense. This DMR creates a lot of destructions, and also the weapon is pretty loud, pretty powerful, so they'll be scared. In terms of secondary weapon, you have one option, the P226 MK25. It's a reliable secondary weapon. So we wanted Tabaro to be able to really fulfill his role as a flex operator. So we gave him a balance of 2-2, 2 health, 2 speed. In terms of secondary gadgets, you have two options. The first option is the Nitro Cell, which is really useful when you play this operator in a vertical way. You can try to catch the attacker upstairs if you're able to catch them with your gadget, but be careful, don't throw your Nitro Cell and your own gadgets because they will be disabled. So try to play smart and try to anticipate where the players are going to go if you do catch them. Your second option is the proximity alarm. This one is great to bring if you're more aiming towards using it as an horizontal gameplay. It allows you to put it in the doorway and have an early warning so you can deploy your Zoto canister in these doorway and make the attacker think twice before swinging on you. This operator is super unique, and the fact that it brings not only a disabling effect for electronic, but for the first time, it brings a disabling effect for mechanical gadget. So it affects pretty much everything. At every moment of the round, you have something that you can contribute with your gadget, and there's something that you can do that will hopefully make your team
بس دقيقة في شيء دايما أطالع فيه وما أقدر أشيل عيوني عنه.
Something that you can.
أوكي. نحتاج على السلم يكون فيه ألوان. شلون؟ يعني كذا تدوس عليهم.
You can play the season test server for Operation Deep Freeze starting tomorrow. Explore new strategies with his gadget and chill your opponents to the core. And remember, whether you're on the test server or just playing as usual, reporting issues you encounter to R6 Fix will give you the chance to earn some neat rewards. Now, before we wrap up, there's one more thing. Get ready to fight.
اوكي شو اسمه تعاون حقهم. المهم بكرة راح يكون حق البي سي يعني ايش تيست لاب او مو تيست لاب شو اسمه تيست سيرفر بيكون بكرة بينزل على البي سي. على الكونسل ما حينزل على الكونسل. على الكونسل بعد أسبوعين 15 يوم. بينزل بكرة على البي سي. أتوقع بسوي ردة فعل، وإذا ما قدرت عادي. طبعا هذا متعاونين مع لعبة ستريت فايتر. اوكي ينقوك بيخلون. اوكي موب جديد، عمل جديد وبراو كنترولر، تحديثات فيه ماب ران اللي هو التدريب ده، وش اسمه التدريب versus AI حلو. ريبيتيشن سيستم هذا حلو. ماركت بليس يعني أنا مهتم به، بس ناس ثانيين أكيد بيهتمون به. فايب زي كان يعني شو اسمه، تقدر تقول يعني زي كأنك شو اسمه تشتغل في محل، يمديك تبيع فيه أو يمديك إنك تشتري فيه. أوكي بالانسنج أبديت اللي هو إيش كان عادي، بس ايه قنابل اللي مسميها ايوه. شو اسمه الباتل باس عادة. اوكي يصير تحديث، بس ما فهمت يعني شنو بيضيفون. بس دقيقة شوف يمكن في شي ثاني. فهمت ايوه ايه اكيد طبعا. توني كل نهاية تسوف اوكي ما حيقول لك يعني الساعة كم بالضبط. سوري شو اسمه R6 Invitational 24 بيكون نهاية السيزون الجاي، فحلو. إن شاء الله استمتعتوا. قناتي في التويتش يا اخوان، بس ابي يعني اوريكم اياه. يلا twitch.com شنو قناتي في التويتش اتوقع ان شاء الله يعني اتوقع لا دي مو قناتي في التويتش لبث فيه ولا يا احمد دي واي تي. ها وين قناتي في التويتش؟ والله عندي قناة في التويتش أبث فيها وكذا. أحمد بس أحمد نوتي، شكل أحمد نوتي هذا. لا أوكي المهم لاست ثيم إيه قناة في التويتش هذا هي أوكي، بس ليش ما يبين بثوث؟ لا مسويها من قبل. كريتر داشبورد دقيقة اوكي يا عندي قناة في التويتش أبث فيها، روحوا تابعوني فيها اسمها أحمد نوتي. أدري أحمد نوتي مو بأحمد الفنان، بس عاد لازم يعني مو بلوز، بس يعني شو اسمه ما حغيرها أحمد نوتي. ضيفوني في التويتش. اوكي ضيفوني في التويتش لأن أنا ساعة أبث في التويتش وأسحب على اليوتيوب. يلا نشوفكم في البث أو الفيديو الجاي. سلام.